It's hot summertime. That can only mean the Hong Kong Dragonboat races can't be far behind. And as usual, it's David Archer, who's the mouthpiece for the event. Again, David, welcome to China America Radio. And what have we got planned for the Dragonboat race this year?
Well, thank you, Stephen. And I'm so happy you're able to join us here in Times Square for the traditional awakening ceremony. Unfortunately, the Dragons didn't want to wake up this morning, so we're running a little bit late. But this is the 27th anniversary of the Hong Kong Dragonboat Festival in New York, which takes place Saturday, August 12th and Sunday, August 13th at Meadow Lake, Flushing Meadows, Corona Park. Races and activities run all day from 9 to 5. We've got about 200 plus teams that'll be racing from all over the country. We got teams from Dallas, teams from Boston, and other parts of the world coming. So racing's from 9 to 5. On the main land side, we've got of course the main stage where we've got multicultural performances going on both days all day. There's also an international food court, there's arts and crafts, there's other cultural activities, there's nonprofits, and it's a free event for the whole family.
As they might say in Hong Kong, this is an auspicious year for the Dragonboat race, correct?
Yes, it is. It's the 20th anniversary of the turnover of Hong Kong from the Brits, as you know, and there's a lot of extra celebrating. We're going to have a big stage this year. We're going to have the Jumbotron and a whole slew of interesting performers, as well as other events taking place. We want to ask people to take the 7 train to City Field and then hop the shuttle bus from there, or they can park at City Field and take the shuttle from City Field. And our website is hkdbf-ny.org. That's where all the festival details will be. Again, it's free, it's fun for the entire family. Saturday, August 12th and Sunday, August 13th, Meadow Lake, Flushing Meadows, Corona Park in beautiful Queens, New York.
We are looking forward to it, and we will see you there.
Great. Thank you, Stephen. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we're talking once again with Steve Barclay, who's here, who kind of heads up the Hong Kong Trade Development
Economic and Trade Office.
Yes, say it the way it's supposed to be said.
Hong Kong Economic and Trade Office.
Well, this is an auspicious year for Hong Kong and, of course, for the Dragonboat races. Tell us about what's going on in your world.
Well, 20 years ago, a little over now, Hong Kong, the British colony, returned to China. So China took over sovereignty of Hong Kong. You will recall that back in the day, there were many forecasts of doom and gloom. It was not possible for a communist country to take over capitalist enclave and for it to succeed. Well, it's still succeeding. We're prospering. We're growing. We continue to make inroads, and Hong Kong remains a great place to live, to work, to study, to visit, and we're celebrating it.
Yes, and I know a few years ago there was a huge push to, when you think Asia, think Hong Kong, to set up your business, to use it as a stopping off place because of having its own currency and it being so conveniently located. Has that projected forward as you had planned?
Very much so. I mean, Hong Kong is, one of the best places in the world to set up a business, to do business. I mean, it's a very laissez-faire economy. Government doesn't interfere. We keep our hands off. All we try to do is to provide an environment that allows businesses to succeed and prosper. We have low taxes. We have our own currency, which, there are no capital controls. You can make your profits. You can move your profit out, and it's pegged to the US dollar, so you don't have very much exchange risk either.
So the next 20 years, that's going to look pretty good for you guys?
Well, I'm about to retire at the end of next week, and I'm retiring back to Hong Kong. So I'm voting with my feet. I'm not just saying I'm confident, I'm showing I'm confident.
Great. Thank you, Steve, so much, and good luck with your retirement.
Thank you.
Hope we can meet you again over there one day.
Hope to see you there.
A lot of our Cantonese music comes from Hong Kong, so a lot of the record companies are over there, and we're going to visit them from time to time.
Well, let me know.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, this is Steve Warren. We're at the Hong Kong Dragonboat Race. This is in Queens, in Flushing Meadow Park. The races are going on behind me out on the lake. This is our booth. We have it set up. This is about the 7th or 8th year we've been here. We like being out here, passing out our cards, talking to our friends, especially the folks that like Chinese music, giving you information on how they can download our app. So anyway, we're going to go walk around, talk to some of the sponsors, talk to some of the vendors, give you a little tour of the place. So stick with us and maybe join us here next year for the Hong Kong Dragonboat Race, Flushing Meadow Park, from China America Radio. This is the area of the Hong Kong Dragonboat Race where a lot of the non-profit organizations, civic and social groups get together. You can have everything from face painting and balloons and carvings and paper cutting and all kinds of cool stuff. So a lot of the non-profit organizations get to participate in this event every year, which is very nice. And at China America Radio, we try to give as much public service time as we can with some of these same organizations. But if you come to the races some year, you should bring your kids by here. It's always a lot of fun. A lot of the teams are here, of course, getting ready for their races. We have teams from Macy's, yes, and our friends from Bank of America are here. That's one of the premier banks that a lot of the Chinese patronized when they first came to the United States in the early part of the last century, helping to build the railroad. So we want to thank Bank of America for being here as well at the Hong Kong Dragonboat Race in Queens, New York, Flushing Meadow Park. This is actually the business end of the Dragonboat Race. This is where the Dragonboat teams all assemble. They cook here, they eat here, they sleep here. They're here for pretty much the whole weekend, including a couple of weekends prior to the race to practice and get used to their rhythm and all of that. So the races are going on now. All the teams are waiting to get called for whatever heat they are participating in. It's here by the lake. Always a lot of great people. It's always a lot of fun. So we hope that at some point you'll be able to attend the Hong Kong Dragonboat Race, and we'll look forward to seeing you here next time.